Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. Hello again, everyone. I'm Martin Falls. This is some HTV news, very important news. And if you can recall, I'm going to bring you back to a press conference that occurred just a few weeks ago. And it was a very severe case. And let me bring you up to speed. Remember when Terrebonne Parish Sheriff Tim Saunier confirmed the arrest of a Thibodeau couple in connection with an attempted murder investigation, which was discovered during a traffic-related investigation by the Baytown Police Department, which is in Texas. Now, LaTanya Ann Harris, 40, pictured here, and Terrence Washington, 41. They were arrested for a series of violent charges in connection with the investigation. If we go a little further into what was discussed, and Mr. Joe Waits, the district attorney, was present at that press conference. Mr. Dennis Elford, the chief of staff for the district attorney's office, is present on the set today, and he's going to fill us in on the arraignment which took place today. But on April 21st, Terrebonne Parish Sheriff's Office first learned of a 15-year-old victim who was badly burned, shot multiple times, but at that point was still clinging to life during a traffic crash that occurred in Baytown, Texas at around 11 p.m. on April 20th. Let's bring in Mr. Alford now from the DA's office in Terrebonne Parish. Good to see you, Dennis. How are you?
Good to see you, Martin.
Wow, what a case. I guess I would be remiss if, we're going to talk about the arraignment and everything that happened today. But more importantly, I would like to know, how is the young lady doing at this point?
Well, our office, as well as Terrebonne Parish Sheriff's Office, is in communication with the victim. We speak with her quite often. As you said, immediately after the wreck or the accident that took place that caused the immediate arrest in Texas, she was transported to a Houston area hospital. She stayed there, I think, several weeks, close to a month, maybe a month and a half. She has been released from that medical facility, and she is back here in the Terrebonne-Lafourche area while she is home where she is living. She receives extensive medical treatment in the home. She continues to see her doctors on a regular basis. She has a long medical treatment future ahead of her, and she's got some possible surgeries looming, but she is a resilient person, and God bless her, because I think that attitude is going to go a long way with whatever eventual outcome is for her from a medical standpoint.
And of course, we all know she was 15, and of course, the identities are protected, rightly so. And who knows, one day she may tell her own story, but that remains to be seen.
It's another day.
But let's go to the arraignment this morning. Whose courtroom was it in?
So, Martin, the arraignment, which is the first appearance for all defendants, is based upon a random allotment. Today, that arraignment was held in front of Judge Pickett in Division C. This is the time in which a defendant finds out the formal charges against her that will be pending as it pertains to the actions itself. Mrs. Harris was formally charged today with attempted first-degree murder, with second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, and finally a domestic abuse battery involving a child endangerment. She pled not guilty, as is the normal course for defendants in a first appearance, and this case has subsequently been allotted and the trial will be held in front of Judge Bethencourt. And the first trial date that is set is in October, specifically October 14th.
Okay, so the other perpetrator of this incident Mr. Terrence Washington, he wasn't involved today, right?
So Mr. Washington is currently still incarcerated in Texas based upon the incident that culminated in his arrest. From what we understand, those are some significant charges, not near as significant as what he will be facing here in Terrebonne Parish. But nonetheless, he has to go through that process in Texas. There has been communication between our office, Texas law enforcement, and the district attorney's office in Texas to arrange for him to be transported, or at least to come and formally be faced with the charges here. We'd like to keep both of these defendants on the same track because there are similar charges, but it's going to take some coordination between the agencies in order to formally get that process solved.
Yeah, with about a minute and a half left, this case blows my mind. Y'all have seen some very tough cases as Terrebonne Parish District Attorney's Office. I know Mr. Waits in that press conference, you could just tell the emotion on him when he was going through the charges, and he said y'all would handle this precisely, and I'm sure y'all are, but where do we go from here?
So from here, there will be, of course, the first trial date. There are some discussions that are going to be held with the judge. There will be a plea date sometime in October as well if the defendant wishes to enter a plea. By far and away, our first and foremost concern right now is for the victim, and we are in constant communication with her. But I can promise you that our office is dedicated, a significant number of staff, man hours, to make sure that these people are brought to justice.
All right, Mr. Alford, we appreciate you coming in on short notice. I mean, the arraignment just happened this morning. We appreciate that. And Chief of Staff, once again, for the Terrebonne Parish District Attorney's Office, Mr. Dennis Alford, and of course, the District Attorney, Joe Waits, keeping us abreast of a situation that shocked our community, a horrific crime. We will keep you posted on what takes place with the trial coming up right here on HTV. We'll see you after another break.
Waits and Downer. You or someone you know has lost the ability to earn a living because someone put the company interests before their well-being. In times like these, there's one firm who has handled hundreds of catastrophic and lost earning cases. Before you settle fast with a company's attorney, give Waits and Downer a call. 985-876-0870. Waits and Downer. Let us fight for your rights.
Jack Bay down to Point Ocean, Thibodeau to Grand Caillou, HTV's part of you. Bayou Black down through Dulac, Southland Mall to City Hall, we'll bring the news to you. Raceland, St. Charles, Bayou Blue, Morgan City and Assumption too, where sugar cane is grown. So much to see on HTV. Stick with us 'cause we're your home.